Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the morning update show, March 12th. As you can see, your regular hosts aren't here right now. So you have me, Eric Calligraphy, and my new co-host.
What's up, everybody? I'm Jake. I brought the big Jake, not the big O, but the big Jake.
Big Jake.
I hope I suffice today.
Jake Holiday.
Jake Holiday.
Man, how you doing this morning, brother?
I'm good. It's been a fun week getting prepared for this show. I'll tell you one thing. Just one day of this show, I have so much extra respect for what the real co-hosts do every single day. That's for sure. It's a lot of work.
For sure. It's been a long week, and it's my first week back.
It is, yeah. I mean, shoot, man, it's been so good to see you. I love having you around as much as possible because I think that your energy is the dopest, and I just appreciate you.
Man, I appreciate you. I miss being here, man. I definitely miss being here. Wish the Big O was here, but we'll get that guy later. Well, either way, hello, everybody. Once again, I'm happy you guys are here with us today. And I think we're just going to jump right on into this. We're going to go into a little slideshow that I created. It's a slideshow about, it's just a bunch of pictures. It's Feel Good Friday. It's a bunch of pictures that make me feel good throughout this year. Because as you know, March 19th is our 1-year anniversary of the Morning Update Show. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this.
Well, let me just say for a second, as a fellow photographer, holy cow, Eric, that brought me like I got the shakes on my arms right now. That's what I've always felt like you do so well, and this is no BS, is you capture people. in such a beautiful way. And what we just watched were all photos from really the first few months of the protest season. But I will say this is that, you know, when you think about like the protest photos, there's a lot of them that are, especially the ones that are back here, and like they're moody, you know, and they're dark. But what you did was you captured the absolute beauty of what was happening over the course of this summer. Man, that was cool. That was so cool.
Man, thank you so much, man. I've been trying to keep up with you.
You
were like the machine, man. Well, as you know, I forgot something earlier.
You did, but
I did.
But we still got time to say something about it.
We do have time to say something about it. Plus, it's coming up in the next segment because he's here with us today, right?
What's up? Yeah.
What's his name?
I think we got a DJ in the building. Who we got?
We got a super DJ in the building. DJ Top Spin, right? Old school friend. I used to live below him a long time ago. He used to try to teach me how to DJ, and my ADHD did not help.
How'd that work out for you?
I still suck at DJing, but
That's
I have a great ear.
He's here right now.
Music.
So welcome DJ Top Spin to the building.
Welcome DJ Top Spin.
Also, one other thing that we actually forgot a few moments ago, we are so grateful for you as viewers that are out there watching this today and every day. So 100%. We got to send a shout out to all you guys for spending the time, your mornings with us, or even just watching the stream later on throughout the day. This is also a really great time to tag and share the stream. Today is a special day. You're not going to get me and Eric Calligraphy on the same set at the same time, taking the place of Omari and Treyhana. So you know, you got this one time only. You better take advantage of watching it while you can. Also, you know, we at Converge are entirely dependent upon the support of our viewers. And so that $5 army, Omari talks about it all the time, but we really appreciate all of you who have taken some of your own income and said, we support what you guys do. That means the world to us. So if you're the $5 army, or if you were a $500 army, we got you. We appreciate you.
100%.
All right. Well, we are actually about to head into a break here. We're gonna let DJ Topspin take us out for a second, and then we're gonna get into our next segment, which is a fun one. So here we go.
Keep on.
Hey everybody, it's a celebration and you're invited to celebrate the 1-year anniversary of the Morning Update Show with us at Converge Media. Join us on Friday, March 19th at 7 p.m. for a special episode of the Morning Update Show as we look back at our first year on air and celebrate the bright future before us. So save the date and join me and my partner in crime, Trey Holiday, on Friday, March 19th at 7 p.m. for the Morning Update Show 1-year anniversary special, live across all Converge Media platforms.
I did it for the city, I did it for the love, I did it for the people, I did it for us. Keep it like that. Keep it like that.
I always wanted to sound that good, look that good while I was right behind the ones and the twos, but I never did. So, you know, it's all good. So our next piece actually is a fun one that we just filmed actually this week. And so one of the spots down here in Pioneer Square that we like checking out, those of us that are some thrift shop junkies, which Eric and I definitely are.
100%.
We got Bon Voyage Vintage, which is actually almost across the street from the office that we work out of. We went over there the other day, filmed a little piece in there. We actually ended up outfitting ourselves for the show with all of our gear that we have on right now from Bon Voyage Vintage. So, it's a cool little spot. They've been open for a good amount of time and they've survived throughout this pandemic.
9 years.
Almost 9.
It's 9 years. The 9th year was the pandemic year.
Is that what it was?
That's what it was.
Well, we're about to get into this piece right now. So.
we're at my wife and I's shop in Pioneer Square, Bon Voyage Vintage. Yeah, I've had it for about 9 years, believe it or not. I always told myself I could do this and I could actually sell to people stuff that I care about, you know, and so I think it allows people to express their like feelings without having to talk to people sometimes, you know. I think that's really important. You know, someone can, you know, put on all black and like not have to talk to someone one day and then wear something colorful the next and feel like they can actually, you know, communicate with clothes maybe a little bit. I don't know. Well, 5 days a week I'm down here, 12 to 4, and we're actually extending our hours next week to 5 through the week, 6 Saturday and Sunday. And we sell a lot of stuff on our IG, really. Bon Voyage Vintage on there.
Man, that turned out amazing, Jake.
That was fun to make. Yeah, actually, my favorite part was when we got Top on the moped and he started riding up and down Washington Street. How'd that feel, Top?
Yeah.
I was nervous at first, but obviously it's just like riding a bike, except with a motor. So
Yeah,
I had to hit the corners a couple times and have a little fun in the sun. But I definitely was a fan of that thrift shop. He definitely had some really ill pieces in there, a nice collection, and at great prices too.
Yeah.
It seemed like he was sort of breaking his neck to give everybody a deal. It's like, oh man, I know it says that on the tag, but let's knock $5 off because I see something, and I saw a lot of people were like, really? So that's probably how he retains a part of how he retains his customer base. Just being a friendly guy. But I'm definitely going back, possibly right after the show.
Man, I might go after the show. I've been a good customer of his for 9 years.
For real.
Yeah, and he also does amazing shows. Like he used to have basement shows in his house. Used to be amazing.
He actually spoke about possibility of like renting a flatbed to have performers perform across the street and DJs as well. So that'd be kind of cool to see in the spring and summer as things open up.
Well, you know which DJ I'm throwing into the hat for that, right?
Well, I appreciate that, man.
Oh, I was gonna say me, but
See, look at me. See? After you just said how garbage you were, how's that gonna work?
Oh, exactly. It's gonna be scratch, and exit.
Right.
Man, so Top, man, what's been up with you, man? It's always a pleasure having you up here.
And I've been busier than I perhaps anticipated. Last night I just rocked at Nate Jackson's Super Funny Comedy Club. I'm there once a week, at least one of the 3 shows, Thursday through Saturday. And that's just a great energy. I have been getting called upon for different gigs here and there as things open up, but I figure I can always plug up anywhere and be in the cut. I don't have to be amongst the folks as long as I'm transmitting my frequency. So the calls are coming in, and I'm trying to make a semblance of a spring and a summer as things begin to open back up.
Man, shouts out to Phase 3 and shouts out to good business.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. We're gonna definitely keep safe. I'm not gonna take it, to the Texas level and just throw all caution to the wind. But if I can make it happen safely, you can see me in the cut, as it were.
Man, well, quick question. What are people bumping in the club nowadays? What had people rocking last night?
What club?
Or where were you at last night?
What club?
I
mean, as far as Nate Jackson's comedy, I get to play whatever is, whatever's energetic or whatever feel keeps the energy up. So a lot of it's, some throwback stuff. Tacoma, they like, kind of the Bay Wave. So I'm playing some, E40 and Keep It Sneak and, all types of stuff. I'm in my bag. I get to play an hour before the show and a few minutes afterwards. So you can hear quite a bit. And luckily, I don't have to stress, just like DJs, period. You don't necessarily have to stress about what's just came out today, especially right now. I mean, there's been a lot of good music released during the quarantine. But I don't know that that's the priority, as far as what DJs are playing, even the DJs that are on like Twitch. And, you kind of get to do you and not have to be so much trapped by whatever's released.
Man, as a music listener, I've been waiting for that in the club for Years.
All right.
All right. So thank you, Top.
For sure.
We're about to take it into a break, so we're going to let you take us into that
Correctly this time.
correctly.
Hey everybody, it's a celebration and you're invited to celebrate the 1-year anniversary of the Morning Update show with us at Converge Media. Join us on Friday, March 19th at 7 p.m. for a special episode of the Morning Update show as we look back at our first year on air and celebrate the bright future before us. So save the date and join me and my partner in crime, Trey Holiday, on Friday, March 19th at 7 p.m. for the Morning Update show 1-year anniversary special, live across all Converge Media platforms.
I did it for the city, I did it for the love, I did it for the people, I did it for us.
I can always rock to that, man. Whatever he's doing over there.
That sounds like a song that would actually be on one of our playlists, you know. So
Rooftop today.
yeah,
With DJ Topspin on the 1 and 2s.
I like it.
Well, welcome back, everybody. As you see, we are back here. DJ Topspin, my brother Jake, Alia over there directing. And we are about to go into a segment that you shot on a road trip, right? So, why don't you tell me about this road trip, number one?
Well, you know, earlier this week, actually, I think it was this week. I don't even know. But this week, you know, I was on the show talking about some of these weekend road trips or weekend trips that I've been taking just to get out. And this last weekend was a fast and furious flight down to LA, road trip straight back up to Seattle by way of Yosemite National Park, which I've actually never been to before. And then a little last minute change of plans. Was originally going to try to go through Crater Lake, but Crater Lake snowed, and you know, not trying to mess around with snow and on the edge of the crater of the deepest lake in America. So a little bit of a detour over to the Redwood National Park, and then up the 101 back into Seattle. And I put together a little clip just of the actual Yosemite National Park part of the process, which was really just like one day. And man, it's beautiful. Nature is amazing. I love being in the city, but nature is pretty dope. So
Man, city versus nature. You also ran into a majestic beast on this trip, right?
I did. Yeah. Man, I got so close to this huge elk, and there's no footage of it in this video. You have to check my Instagram later for it. But holy cow, I was within about maybe 50 feet of this elk that was just the biggest rack of horns. And man, nature, again, like there's nothing like it. So
Man,
Yosemite National Park coming up right here.
Sheesh.
Well, I mean, I had a lot of fun making that. I had a lot of fun doing it. That's for sure.
Yeah. Man, so what was your favorite part of that trip?
I mean,
Of the video that
well,
we got to see.
I think really like just Yosemite itself is just, I mean, just majestic. I've been to Death Valley this year and Zion National Park and Yosemite. Redwoods I've been to before, but man, I mean, one thing that I really noticed about national parks is that scale, size is something that's really almost not relevant. Like to see a photograph or to see a video of something without the context of like a person being in the shot, you know, it's like you see this big sweeping vision, but when you're actually standing under the midst of these massive monoliths and these granite walls and these rock walls and these canyons, you're just like, I am so small. And I don't mean that in a insignificant way, but you just see how large the planet really is when you are standing in the midst of that. I think it's a beautiful thing.
It is a beautiful thing. And it's also kind of weird to imagine you small.
I felt similarly. I had a chance to go to Grand Canyon for the first time about a month and a half ago, and even the drive from Vegas to there, and then once you're there, talk about feeling like insignificant. This gigantic chasm, and you know, just the wonder of nature is just that, wonders. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real. Grand Canyon, man, that's one of my favorites. Absolutely, I love that park.
Breathtaking.
It's breathtaking. There's actually a really cool documentary on, if you have Disney Plus right now, it's about the hike. Some crazy people did the hike for the entire distance of the canyon floor.
How long did it take them?
I can't remember that. Yeah, ask me details on things. I just watched it. Man, for real. Grand Canyon, nature. All right. Well, anyways, we're gonna actually go right back into another break here. So let's let Top take us out.
Top. Hey everybody, it's a celebration and you're invited to celebrate the 1-year anniversary of the Morning Update show with us at Converge Media. Join us on Friday, March 19th at 7 p.m. for a special episode of the Morning Update show as we look back at our first year on air and celebrate the bright future before us. So save the date and join me and my partner in crime, Trey Holiday, on Friday, March 19th at 7 p.m. for the Morning Update show 1-year anniversary special, live across all Converge Media platforms.
I did it for the city, I did it for the love, I did it for the people, I did it for us.
Top. Soul in her body, but you won't be able to get her out of your mind.
Once again, Topspin taking us in and out. You know what? Actually, I kind of want that in my life every single day. Like, if I just get up from the desk, I want to hear like Topspin spinning. I want to hear some scratching. I want to like going outside for a quick little lunch break. You know, going and grabbing that teriyaki. I want to hear Topspin spinning on the way out. You know, I want that life right there. How do I get that? Sign me up.
Hey,
You need it from the top.
Man, when I get rich, you guys ever seen I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker?
No.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, Jake, where you been, man?
I don't watch movies, man. Just documentaries.
It is a documentary.
You gotta snap that. You gotta break that rule for the classics, man.
Man, but in that movie, there's a scene where the guy he's walking down the street and he has a DJ behind him. Remember that scene?
Mm-hmm.
Man, when I get some, like, when I
Theme
get
music.
rich,
Theme music.
I need Topspin, and shouts out to Rockefeller, the Soul Mechanics. We need to bring that back 2021 this summer.
I feel it.
That'll cost you a pretty penny in 2021, man.
Hey, he's making up for a year's worth of income, so you know. We all are.
I got a year worth of IOUs for you. No, I'm messing.
There we go.
Man, we're about to go into a time machine here, brother.
Yeah.
This is a original segment from like, how many months ago was this? Like
September.
September.
Yeah.
Time machine. But you know what? It's great to go into a time machine today because our 1-year anniversary is on the 19th.
Can we really quickly just talk about that before we go into this next one? I want to say that a whole year, first of all, like the morning update show, got started around the information giving to the community about COVID. And this week is actually 1 year of pretty much everything being shut down. The first thing that were shut down were music venues exactly a year ago, this last year. And so the fact that this morning show is at almost a year, we're 1 week away from it, and has existed through COVID and all of this social uprising for equity and change in the Black community. I mean, it's what a year to be on air.
What a year to be on air. And that story, 100%. I don't think we ever talk about how much O's genius, like how large O's genius is. It's almost like this guy went to sleep one night, woke up and was like, morning update show, we're going to shoot it, right? I get a phone call, guess where we're at? Shooting the morning update show.
Just like that.
Just like that. Well, O's motto is, nobody's going to outwork us.
Which is, man, I will say this. So this morning for the show, I was in here about 6:55 a.m. Just to get myself prepped and ready. And my example for ultimately what to do in this kind of situation is Omari. I'll come in every single morning, and this guy is always here. It doesn't matter what time of day that I come in. I could come down at like 6:30 to come in and pick up a tripod to go out and shoot something on the waterfront. And he's at his desk. He's probably on the phone with an interview or a conversation with somebody. And it's just a tireless work ethic. And I think that really speaks to the fact that this show has been on air for a year. And I will say personally that it's just been a real blessing to not just be a part of this crew, but to also just kind of learn and watch underneath that genius that you just spoke of with Omari. So,
man, the first day you came on, I got a whole slideshow ready for you the next time that we're on air together.
I want to see that. I probably had a lot longer hair back then.
A lot longer hair and a nice Lakers jersey.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I had that Magic Johnson jersey on, the yellow one.
The yellow one.
Remember that.
Well, shoot, I think we're about to go into almost a week, and let's talk about this segment real quick.
All right. Yeah.
I'm not really sure which one this is.
So
this is the Vault.
Yeah, we're pulling this one back from the vault, and I believe that we actually have the Western Barricade. I think that's the drink that we've got. So this was all filmed back in September, and we filmed a bunch of them together, and this whole drink menu was actually kind of set up in relation to various different things that we experienced out there in the shop. And so this one is, I believe, the Western Barricade, but don't quote me on this.
Hey, it's almost the weekend.
My name is Eric Calligraphy from Converge Media, and I'm here today with...
This is Matt James from Bathtub Gin and Company and the How to Be a Better Drinker podcast. And today, Eric, we're going to make the Western Barricade.
Ooh, that place sucked.
Yeah. This one's going to be spicy and a little smoky, so let's hang with it.
That's about what it is.
So we're going to start off with that Rum Clement, the aged 10 years coming out of Martinique. Made sustainably with sustainable produced sugar cane, and it's a fantastic rum. So let's do 1.5 ounces of that.
All right.
Now I thought the Western Barricade was a very aggressive place.
It was definitely
This should
aggressive.
be a very aggressive drink, right?
It was fun.
Yeah. Then we're gonna do 1/2 ounce of that Cruzan 151. That's part of the aggressiveness.
A 1/2 ounce?
Yeah, 1/2 ounce.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Then we've got 2 types of bitters that we're going to be using. We've got the Scrappy's Firewater, which is a habanero. Go ahead and do 1 dash of that because it does pack a punch.
Yes, it does.
Even though it's supposed to be aggressive, it's supposed to be consumable too. And then let's take this long pepper from Addition down in South Seattle and put 2 squeezes in there.
All right.
Beautiful. Then we'll do an ounce of this lemon juice. Go ahead and do 3/4 of an ounce of that honey syrup. There we go. And I'm gonna make you shake.
Shake. A little bit of ice.
Shake. Eric, can you shake?
All right.
Yeah, and go ahead and double strain it out.
Gotcha.
Getting all that pulp out of there.
Has to be a smooth drink, especially for starting the weekend, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Awesome. There, take those out of your way. And then we're gonna garnish it with a hibiscus flower here. A couple dried hibiscus flowers, because there was a little bit of beauty in it, right? But here's where we get aggressive.
Ah.
Now, Eric, have you used a contraption like this before?
No, looks like a vacuum.
Well, why don't you cherry that up? Just light it up. I know it's weird putting a lighter upside down for you, I would imagine.
Oh man, you know, I don't do any of the things of this nature.
Then we're gonna turn it on.
Light it before turn on?
Whatever do you mean, sir?
Oh, you know, like sage in the room or something.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I feel like we need, there we
All
go.
right, now let's get that tube going. It is blowing right on in here. So this is gonna impart a little bit of smoke to the cocktail.
Okay.
I'm gonna put one of these on top. Turn her off. All right. I'm gonna let that sit for 2 seconds. 1, 2. There we have it. The Western Barricade.
The Western Barricade.
Cheers, everybody. Enjoy the weekend.
Enjoy the weekend.
Let me just say this first of all. Was that the same guy? Am I looking at the same guy? That the hair is like wildly different right now. You fresh to death right now.
Oh man, well you know, I change my hair up every time I get on camera.
All right.
That was during Chop. Remember that day we did what, 12 episodes? I think I had 2 meetings at that same exact time.
Yeah.
Because we had a bunch of people in there and we fed them all those drinks.
It was just you and me and Bobby and Matt. A bunch of people. And the 2 people who didn't even drink at all were you and me.
Exactly.
The only people who actually got the drinks were Bobby and Matt. I hope they tasted good. I'm sure they did.
Man, that one was smoky. Wood chipper.
Can we talk about actually how many times we really had to film that wood chipper scene? That was, we made it look like it just happened, but I'll tell you what, that might have been like take 5 or 6. We were definitely rolling through that one a number of times.
The machine didn't come on first time.
Mm-hmm.
Second time we broke the cord. Third time we forgot to put the wood chips in there, I think.
It would be us. It would be everything else is on point, and then all of a sudden, oh wait, you forgot that.
It's because we started off with that CBD drink.
Oh well, maybe that's why.
That's the one drink I did drink.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's indeed right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, we since we just finished that little flashback Friday from back in September, we're going to take you into a break. So Top, take us out here for a second.
I did it for the city, I did it for the love, I did it for the people, I did it for us. Back on this rap ish, I ain't even broke a sweat, homie, this practice. Pondering my next move, staring at my track list, hope I ain't miss my window. Praying like a Baptist, Seattle's own. Tired of this Game of Thrones. They made a list of the best rappers, and guess who wasn't on? While the disrespect continues, I'm steady packing these venues.
Converge Media produces culturally relevant content for Black and urban audiences. Our coverage is raw, transparent, and objective, praised by community leaders, government officials, and residents. Support Converge Media today via Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal at Converge Media.
Man, as you know, it's Feel Good Friday. We got DJ Top Spin, spinning on the ones and twos. I'm here. We have a missing O and a missing Trey. But as you know, we're coming up on the 1 year. This is like the consistent thing that we're talking about today, right?
Yeah, we're gonna hammer it this next week because we got 1 week until the actual 1 year anniversary show. We don't want y'all to miss that. And not to mention, it's actually the morning update show, 1 year anniversary at night. So it's a 7 p.m. start time on Friday the 19th, which is 1 week out from today. So
the morning the morning update show at night.
At night.
That is so